Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Revenge of the Crit. It's been 2 weeks. Your boys had hernia surgery, and I'm hurting real bad. But we're back, and I really missed everyone. Also, characters are going to be in for a lot of hurting tonight. Both physically...
Joy!
Yeah, for the Patreon content of people who are always interested in that, apparently, we've been busy making an AU where everyone is just an actual person in the real world, and we've got fucking Obi-Wan librarians, of course.
Mediterranean Shir'iven.
Mediterranean Shir'iven, holy shit. Oh yeah, I need to get Jinkles things in there. I don't know why they didn't save, but yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like, they're on copium, guys. I don't know what to tell you. They're making lore within this fucking campaign, and it's too much to bear. But, just quickly going down the line, I am Kevon, your DM for past, present, and future sessions, and we're debuting a fun little mechanic tonight, courtesy of, Mustang / Sarah's beautiful mind. And it's gonna be really fun using that on everyone who's might be dumb enough to just go out and just do missions outside of the parameters of the mission. Who knows?
Or do something extremely risky. That's also a possibility, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah. And next we have
Jinkles. I heard that.
we have Jinkles, the one. Oh, wow! I'm off my rocker. Tati's first.
I've updated my audio equipment.
Jesus Christ, Tati, you're first.
Okay. Hello, Tati here. I play your friendly neighborhood boy, Zabrak, Raziel. Trying to keep the peace, keep folks alive as best he can, even at the risk that he gets hurt in the process. It's fine. It's the way he can cope with his own guilt. It's fine.
Yeah, he's trying. Bless him. Bless his heart. And next up we have Jinkles. Oh,
Long time no see.
God fucking damn it. Can we not with the Sonic references?
Those things look so sick, it makes me want to bark like a dog.
Hi, Kevin. It's me, Jinkles. I love you.
I'm gonna give you saving throws a disadvantage all fucking night, I swear to God.
No, me when Kevin does that.
Something just happened.
Hi, I'm Jinkles. You can follow me at lovejinkles on Twitter.com. I play the lovely Shir'iven, who is basically on some massive amounts of copium right now.
Okay, Beren and Mustang, I believe they're muted right now. Chase is...
Yeah, hey.
Oh yeah, they're here, so let me put them in there. So, yeah, Mustang.
Hey, I'm Mustang, or Sara, whichever. I play Beren, the Toggeroot Mandalorian, who was kind of here and was meant to just be a guest character, but is kind of here to stay now, I guess. Everyone else is on copium. I'm on copium and actual opium, so this is fun. So yeah, I may just be like out of it a little bit today, but I'm very excited. Like, I've been waiting for this, like, kind of waiting for the proverbial shit to hit the fan.
Oh,
let's go, baby.
And literal shit to hit the fan. It's going to be every kind of shit is making contact with every fan. It's going to be so messy.
Just cue the airplane scene.
All right, and last but not least, Chase is on his way. Yeah, he's getting set up on his end, so he will join us in but a mo. But for the meantime, because I want to pull up the music for this evening. We want to start with the chill playlist, so we will Copy.
Also,
Do we want to start with that?
Also, viewers, I have
Maybe.
created a new note list where I am keeping track of all of our resources and men and women we have fighting with us on Jabeam.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause yeah, this is yeah. Did you post it in the server yet, or?
Oh
Nope. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding. I'm
will-
kidding.
no, I'll put that on. I'll post that in momentarily.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because yeah, like we're basically this is gonna be a long arc. Like we're already like what? This is the third session on Jabeam, or this is the second technically. I think yeah.
It's the second.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, it's the third.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a long arc more than likely. So we'll see how the gang holds. But yeah, let's without further ado, we will get right down to a recap. Let me just put this in there. Make sure the volume is gonna deafen us. Oh shit! I need to do this too.
Shir'iven reporting. Just landed on Jabeam. Things are looking quite dire for my men as well as Obi-Wan's and Master Gundy's. We move up bright and early tomorrow morning. Thankfully, the rest of my team seems to be getting along with Anakin, Ahsoka, and the rest of the clone army. I'm hoping this mission is a success, and the casualties can be kept to a minimum, as I don't want a repeat of Mandalore. At least I'll have one night of peace with Obi-Wan before we are to take one step forward into another mess caused by this dire war.
And yeah, just gonna let it play out. Did not realize it was a little bit short, but
Hi, Shadow. It's me, the devil.
fuck. So, yeah, focusing in, friends, foes, and undecided. We continue where we left off, or just a little bit before, as Shir'iven, you're getting comfortable cuddling next to Obi-Wan in his tent. And I'll say, like, yeah, like, it's about 10 p.m. roughly, maybe like 10:30 middle of the night. You're comfortably in sleep, and I'll say, you feel like a little, hear like, you're woken up by like some rustling of things, and, Obi-Wan, like, you kind of just see him, like, get up out of the bed, and, like, he's basically in, like, the equivalent of, like, a tank top and, like, his undies, which he's, Obi-Wan, canon, he's a briefs boy.
Ooh-wee!
But you just kind of, like, see him, like, talking outside, just like, and, then just kind of he'll, like, lock up the, tent behind him, and just kind of looks like, I'm assuming, like, you're awakened by that, or you're...
Yeah, Shiri's like she stirs awake, and when like she'll stir awake at like the feeling of Obi-Wan leaving her side, and like she watches him kind of walk outside, and like as he's out there talking, she kind of like slowly gets herself up, because it's like, oh, she made a promise to like leave before like the morning came or whatever.
Yeah.
What time did she when Obi-Wan left the tent? Like, was daylight breaking? What was
Oh
going
no,
on?
it's still late at night. Like, or it's like hasn't even been like maybe like an hour or two like in bed with him, and he just comes back mid yawn, just like, oh Sherry, sorry to wake you up, but I spoke with Cody. I think I can manage to get a full night in with you. We just have to at least make it look like you're coming in from another place. So if you could force, I know it's a bit new, but I could at least give you camouflage for the force, just so you can
Shiri,
sneak
like,
out.
you know, places, like, she puts a hand up to his cheek, and she strokes it, and she's just like, it's fine, don't worry, just come back to bed. We'll figure it out in the morning.
Of course. As he like kind of like gets in and like gets in his little spoon position, holds your hand and goes, "Before we go to bed, is there anything else you wanted to tell me?"
You
I am-
bitch.
It's like, you know I'm more of a night person than of the morning.
Shiri, like, kind of, like... She holds his hand and, like, you know, kind of gets close to him. She presses a kiss against his shoulder, and she kind of thinks for a moment, and she goes, like... That person that's with Grievous. Do you have any idea who she is?
He just goes, "I don't entirely know. At least the men have researched, at least going off the voice patterns, but going off of the profile, there's not much we can tell at the moment, but we'll find out who they are soon enough, and they will be brought to justice."
Kind of a shiver runs up Shir'iven's spine. Like that, and she just like kind of like she brings herself closer to him. I just have some strange feeling about this. About her. It might just be me overthinking things. But something feels off. To me at least.
Obi-Wan will like kind of turn to face you and like hold your hands within his and being like, I know it is taught to us to trust our instincts, but it's kind of hard to rely on them. From everything that I've encountered here, even those instincts might prove wrong, but as long as we're on our guard and try our best to be ready as much as we can. And now that I have you here, I have hope that I think will last a little bit longer, or more likely to claim victory here.
We definitely will claim victory. We'll get home soon enough. Bring the boys back home from war. Get back to Coruscant and hope for the best, that this war ends quite soon. She like leans forward, kisses him softly, and then just like she cuddles up to him.
Yeah. And he just kind of like as he's closing his eyes and like sleeping in your arms, he just goes, "You know, Anakin still mentions you from time to time."
She laughs a little bit. Does he now?
Says that you will let him do the things that I wouldn't allow him to do. Hate to admit it, I haven't told him yet, but he's more right than he realizes.
The issue is with Anakin is that I wish for him to reach his full potential, but that temper of his is definitely holding him back.
He has improved, but I fear the council won't ever have him won't recognize him as a knight with the fear that they have of his power, but at the same time, knights are necessary, and I know I've pulled strings for you to get on the council, but I don't know
It might be harder for him.
I don't know if you could try to do the same for him.
I know that I would. I think he just needs a chance to prove himself. And Shiri then thinks for a moment. Her eyes are open at this point. She kind of like lies awake for just like a minute before she glances to Obi-Wan. She takes a deep sigh and she goes, I know you don't wish for him to be involved, but perhaps him being involved in this battle might be useful. It might be a chance for him to prove himself to the council.
I know.
I know that you're afraid of possibly losing him out here. But the boy has potential. He has a strong spirit.
I know. He just kind of clutches your arm a little, clutches your fingers like sort of like your like fingers curling up within his, and he's just he goes, I don't know who to worry about more, him or the youngling they've placed him with. I think he's still far too young and immature to have a Padawan, but the council wants to see if he really can be a leader, not just of the clones, but of the next Jedi generation, because
I can see why the council has placed Ahsoka with him. It's a chance to have him form responsibility. To have him placed in your shoes for once. 'Cause truthfully, if that boy were to lose her, especially with how much he's come to know her, I'm pretty sure he would be devastated. He wouldn't let that happen to a Padawan like her.
I know.
He wouldn't let that happen to any Padawan for that matter.
It's just difficult. I can always sense that Anakin's mind is distracted, not entirely focused on the battle, but sometimes just showing off or trying to prove his cunning as a warrior, and he needs to realize that there's more to battles than an impressive kill count. It's about showing that you can be a force of leadership.
I believe he wishes to have you grant him that responsibility just a little sooner than later. He's trying to prove to you more so than the council. It might be annoying, but you can tell that he looks up to you quite a lot. He seeks your approval.
That he does. I wish I know that's unfortunately a lot of what Qui-Gon passed on to me, it somehow went to him, of seeking his approval constantly.
Shiri kind of laughs like a little bit. She kind of like whispers into his shoulder. She goes, "You found the boy with just his mother, didn't you? Perhaps he thinks of you as a father figure. And he wants to impress the one person he has left."
Might be. But all to discuss in due time, but at least be ready to have my back if he gets a little sassy or does anything particularly reckless.
She laughs just a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to get away with it more than you. But do trust me. He should see what this battle can bring. And that's why I suggest that he should possibly go into the back lines. Go with Raz, maybe someone else. Infiltrate before the full battle commences. Just so he can get a taste. You can't hold him back forever, dear.
Make me a persuasion check.
I just realized I'm not even in the roll 20.
Whoops.
Give me a damn minute. Give me a damn minute. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, Beren, you're rolling IRL as well, Sara?
Yeah, just because of.
Also, now that he's here, hold on.
That's right, everybody.
It's
your
your
favorite
boy.
Get the fuck out! Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
Oh God! Hello, Chase. I'll put your shit in chat.
Oh my God, it's Chase.
Oh my God, it's Kirsten.
Oh
That's
my
friend.
God. Okay,
Oh
hold
my
on. You said
God.
you said persuasion check.
Yes.
25.
Oh, that'll do it.
He just kind of sighs and just goes, "It's time for the bird to leave the nest." And he just kind of like goes in his communicator, and he just goes like, "Anakin,
It's a voice communication only, right?
Yeah, he just like it's basically like
I
he calls it his rush.
I have to ask because I don't want there to be a calm moment where a hologram of Shiri in the bed comes up.
And Obi-Wan in bed.
Now you
Oh no, it's
now
a
you
voice
see it.
comm only. He just goes.
Rom-com moment
He
here.
just like
Now-
put. Yeah, go.
Now you see, young Padawan, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Allow me to demonstrate how the birds and the bees work.
And Anakin goes like,
I'm leaving
leaving
the call.
now.
I'm
Just
lea-
chucks his
I'm
communicator.
leaving the call.
No.
But no, it's a voice comm, and he just kind of goes like, Anakin, come to my attention that we need a better ground covered sooner rather than in the morning. You and whoever you can get together, just go out into the canyons and see what you can scout ahead. Look, try to investigate all three, but keep up the party's light. Over. And like you just hear back from, like you hear like the faint voice from Anakin over the call, being like, yeah, I'll be sure to do that, Master. I'll give you a report as soon as I get back. He goes, thank you, Anakin. Just don't be out too long. I still need you well rested for tomorrow.
Can Shiri make an insight check on the way that Anakin acts?
Oh, 100%. Go ahead and insight that shit.
22.
Oh, you
My
have a sense that Anakin
Damn.
may or may not have been attempting something without Obi-Wan's blessing.
Do I have Anakin's comm?
You do.
Do I have motherly authority to enact upon
But
this?
like, I'll say like Obi-Wan like will. Are you reaching for it?
I'm not going to say anything yet.
Okay.
When he hangs up, Shiri will say something.
Okay. Yeah, Obi-Wan hangs up and then just kind of looks to you like he can read into your face.
She already, like, she's giving that face of, like, you know, there's the trusting parent, and then there's, like, I know my child is up to something. Shiri is the latter.
Yeah, and like Obi-Wan seeing that face, like he was a bit hopeful, and then he was like, well, at least he's acknowledging it. And, you know.
We should at least see what he's up to.
Fair, but...
Shiri, like, she doesn't call him. She messages him at first.
Okay, just like a text.
She'll send a text at first. If there's no message back, she will call.
Okay.
Shiri texts.
Okay.
You've just been informed. Like, it's like her and Obi-Wan definitely, like, she makes it like Obi-Wan and her in a meeting about this. You know, she will definitely say, like, hey, like, more formally, like, you know, I made sure that you were able to take place in this battle. You know, it took a lot of convincing, blah, 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 blah. Just be sure that you're here at this point tomorrow. You're going to take over the infiltration, all that shit.
He sends like in like the OK sign emoji equivalent.
Is it? How long does it take for him to send it?
It's like, it's pretty quick. Yeah, like like enough to like read the message, process what to say, and then he typed it out. Like
Shiri, should I do another insight check on that, or?
I mean, I'll say like,
what would you?
I mean, it's a text. Like,
that's the issue. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
insight.
like because you can only insight like a digital like
People,
message so much.
yeah.
Yeah. It is possible.
Okay.
It's just much harder, you know. But yeah.
If Siri
I'm going
feels
to
like
do
she
an-
would, then yeah.
I'm going to do an insight check because Shiri would like just to kind of read into it.
Go for it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Another 22.
God damn.
You sense like he's being honest about like, you know what, yeah, like I'm ready to like accept the, I'd say like he'll follow up with like something to the effect of like, I greatly appreciate you giving me this chance. I won't let you down. Won't let you and Obi-Wan down.
Shiri looks at it for a moment. She sighs and then she looks to him and she goes, "He's definitely up to something." However, if he does want to prove himself that much, then you will have to suffer the consequences later of him possibly being tired.
Anakin always was on the reckless side. It's him being tired. He'll eventually catch up on sleep eventually, but we'll worry about that tomorrow, dear. Come.
I'll make...
Just come to bed. As he like kind of like pulls the bed aside for you, like he tries to do like a somewhat cutesy pose, but he's like so like half asleep. He's
Yeah,
like...
Shiri like then places the communicator down before she like crawls back into bed with him.
Yeah, he like unties the man bun, just lets the hair flow.
Ha ha ha!
God.
And just like fuck. Oh my god, I love them so much.
Hold on. I have a thing.
Oh
for
no.
This.
Oh
I have a thing for
Jesus.
this.
I'm into that shit.
You know I'm into that shit. Oh God. But yeah, you had something before we ended in this. part?
But Shuri will crawl into bed with him. And it's like it takes a few minutes. Is it raining outside?
Oh yeah, it's constantly raining. It's probably like right now.
Yeah.
It's like a bit more, slightly more calming, but it's still essentially a storm. Just like
Yeah, Shiri definitely like she finds herself like falling asleep to both like a mix of both like the sound of his breathing and the rain.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Now onto the not so nice Viper.
Oh, great.
So
Well, we had a week for this.
yeah, you had your little spat, and like you
Uh-huh.
heard Shudrick in the back of your mind. You had your little psychotic episode. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Getting having a psychological breakdown with the person that's technically your biological father fucking meant.
But yeah, like you're about to head back to bed in the barracks, and then I'll say like Boba kind of wakes up and just goes, "Ugh."
What?
It's or like he's like rubbing his eyes, just like passing through, and for a split,
Pardon?
yeah, he's just like, "Oh, it's you." It's kind of like passes you as he's like going into the restroom that you were leaving, like after you washed your eyes.
Right. Kid Boba, right. I was about to say, huh?
Yeah, no. We're not that far ahead. Yeah.
Scared me for a minute.
But yeah, but like, I'll say this much: like when you saw him, or like the second like he passed right by you, you had the strangest feeling that like he was more than just like a clone, but you felt like he's your actual son, even as the Django starts to creep into the back of your mind. But
Great.
you
The Moulin Rouge.
God damn.
and,
God.
and like Boba just kind of goes like, "Need you at the top of your game, Commando. Heard my father and everyone trained you quite well, and I've only seen your skills once. Hope to see that you've improved since then."
Long gap of time. I'm pretty sure I've done enough to knock your old man's socks off not once but twice.
You don't know my dad like I do. He was a real Mandalorian. One of the best. And he says Mandalorian, and like it kind of like gives you a bit of a splitting headache for a moment, and then like your flashback to
Sweet.
these memories that aren't yours of you flying Slave 1, like with Boba at your side, fucking you working with Deadeye like all those years ago, and a bunch of other like mid bounties, and you're kind of like splitting like you're coming in and out of the Viper personality and creeping into Django slowly, and like Boba's just like, "Hey, I want to be. It's my mission to see Grievous's head on a stick when all this is over. I need you at your A game. You and your Jedi friend. Got it?
He just gives him just a solid salute and just like, it will be done.
Good. By the way, yeah. Take some Bector or something. You look like you've seen a ghost. As he just kind of like packs up his like cleaning things and heads back to bed.
As he leaves, he just sort of like sits down and just sort of like, just hand through the head through the head on just like his forehead, just like thinking about that ghost comment, just like, oh, you don't even know the criffin half of it, kid.
Just kind of laughs as he minds his business and goes back to sleep. And all through the night, you just like hear like these like two voices in your head echoing, like some lines of I'm just a simple man trying to make my mate in the universe. And another line of Shudrig is like, leave him to die. I've got my credits. They can rot for all I care. And like you're basically like, it's kind of ping-ponging between hearing Shudrig and Django's voice and
inside of you are two bounty hunters. Both of them want you dead.
Yeah, and yeah, I will say that I will let you know when the situation arises that the Django personality will effectively take over. But
sweet, cool.
Yeah, and Shudrik respectively. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I've watched The Winter Soldier. I know how this goes.
For sure.
So great. He's becoming the Moon Knight. Lovely.
Yeah.
Just know that, like, at least like as far as recognizing the party, Shudrig knows none of them. And
Django knows Shiri vaguely. Raz more so, and would recognize Beren. Would recognize the clan that Beren belongs to, but not Beren specifically. But yeah, you would also, if you are Jango Fett, you believe you are Mandalorian. So have fun with that. Yeah, I was gonna say, says the one who was just disowned by a Mandalorian.
Yeah. So have fun with all that.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And if it helps, like, just like for like RP wise, like Django is like kind of like, you know, bit of a hot shot, like, but like he's not without his honor, like very charisma, got some swagger, and Shudrik is a bit less of that. He's a bit more of a conniving, cowardly bitch, but like he's always like plotting something and is a bit of a dirtier fighter and a bit of a like slippery mind he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
As are the few Trandoshans I've seen in Star Wars.
Yes. And finally, going back to the juicy shit. Beren just storming as Patch is just storming outside of his tent following the discussion regarding the clone ships. And Beren and Raz are just out in the rain, just like seeing Patch just walk away and leaving his space.
Yeah, Beren looks lost for a moment before, like, he quickly goes back in, grabs, like his, like, you know, magnetically attaches all of his pieces of his armor back on that he took off and takes his helmet, shoves it on. And he stops when he comes back outside and sees Raz. And he says, just like kind of in a like not monotonous voice, but kind of like you can tell he's upset. And he just says, check on Patch. He doesn't need me right now.
Wait, what are you?
I'm just going to cool off.
He takes in the armor, the full-on armor you have on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool off? Hope you're not planning on doing something stupid.
No.
And you get
just saw some training dummies.
Also, you get a text from Anakin Beren, and like you can read it basically like the mini version of it that says like, just got blessing from Obi-Wan and Shiri. We are good to go. Get your ass over here.
Yep. Like that comes through like in the corner of like his visor. Inside his helmet. He doesn't like outwardly like show that he's received a message or anything. but he's still waiting for Raz to answer him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look after him, but I think you need to talk to him again, too, at some point. I don't know what you're thinking, but this is bothering you more than you're letting on.
No, he just shakes his head and he says, "No, I just need some time to think," and that is the truth.
Yeah, he slowly nods, still concerned, but as long as it's just training dummies.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And you're getting another text from Anakin being like, "Last one here gets to ride back seat in the buggy."
Okay. Like, and Beren just like nods at Raz, pats him briefly on the shoulder, and then turns about heel.
I was gonna say, and as you're like turning around and walking away, you just get the faintness of this conversation coming from the medical area, like from the medical tent, and you just goes like, and it's from one of the clones. It's like talking to me like, "Look, Bruiser, she's clearly not that into you. You've got to let her go." And was just going like, "So what? I mean, I know she's a Jedi, but it's like, I do everything.
Wait!
I gave her a bloody dagger with the initials on it. I thought that would seal the deal." And then the clone is just like, "Bruiser, buddy, you know that Jedi can't have love attachments, right? That's kind of like their thing." And he's just like, "Oh yeah, but we could. I don't know, it could work."
Those things look so sick, it makes me want to bark like a dog.
God. And it's like, it's getting fainter and fainter as you're walking away.
Yeah.
I'm going fucking insane.
So wait, where's that conversation coming from? You said it's near the medical tent?
It's in the medical tent where you know for a fact Bruiser was left. He's resting the night
Okay,
there.
gotcha.
Yeah. Beren.
So just Beren
Beren's
hears
done.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll smile slightly hearing that and just shake his head.
All right.
Raz will. He watches you go, and then he puts the helmet back on, like, because it's pouring rain, and he's going to cast. He is going to cast.
Oh,
Actually,
Jesus Christ.
no. It's not. He. Fuck it, yeah. He's gonna cast this on himself for now.
Okay.
And he's going to find where Patch went.
Okay.
Because Beren did ask him to.
Yeah, Patch is like... Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And like, as he puts the helmet on, goes invisible, as he starts to move, he feels incredibly stiff and grimaces quite a bit, but moves. And just kind of pushes himself to just walk further. But he's in a lot of discomfort at the moment and just tries to find Patch without making too much noise.
Okay.
So even that's getting a little difficult.
Yeah, just go ahead and just give me a general stealth check. Just, you know.
Okay.
It'll be at advantage because invisible.
Alright, stealth. Fucking wow, roll 20.
Yeah. Like you see
I mean, that's fine. He's kind of the rain is kind of messing him up more than he thought.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's clear.
Like you go invisible and like it's like stealth mode Raz, and like you almost instantly, like just as you see Patch like just around the corner, he's basically like just in like one of the tents. He's like getting like some blue milk and just like trying to like drink down a pint, and like you instantly face plant into the mud, and like then like your invisibility still held up, but then Patch just kind of sees and goes,
Criff, kid, you scared the bloody daylights out of me. Kind of just goes over to you and goes like, come on, let's clean you up.
How could you see me? Oh, okay, never mind. Mud.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll just like start helping wipe it off and just goes, oh, I still need a minute, kid. Just
I know.
like I'll take all this
trust
in
me,
still.
I wasn't gonna talk, just Beren wanted me to find you. He's kind of blowing off steam right now.
Yeah, that sounds like him, but did you know about that he cut a bit of his wrists, or at least the inside of his hand?
What?
It's nothing serious. I reapplied it myself and touched it up before you showed up, but
When did this start?
to my knowledge, it's only on his one hand, and he just rubbed some paint in it like an idiot, and put in some like rough stitches. But I healed it as best I could. But he told me that he's, with everything that happened with Mandalore and Kara and his people, that he felt he needed to suffer a little bit more for all that.
What? No, he...
Listen, Raz, I wouldn't lie to you.
I know. You're telling the truth. I believe you. I just... It's not his fault. He didn't have anything to do with it.
I know, it's... There's something else at play that led to the fall of that planet. And it's just... He's got this ridiculous need for honor he has to satisfy. And I don't want him to see him get himself killed over it.
Raz just like... You said he's still invisible?
He's still invisible.
Or like...
If you want to drop it, you
Yeah.
can anytime.
Yeah, he'll drop it because Patch knows he's talking to him.
Yeah.
He drops it and like... He takes off... He puts his helmet underneath his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of clenches his other fist.
Yeah. Patch will like
I'm
offer you some
worried.
blue milk.
He'll take it.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
Have a sip. I'm worried.
Yeah.
This is... He's not the only one who feels guilty about Mandalore, but... And he... Before he says anything else, he shakes it off and... What you're describing, this... need to punish himself for failing, that's... Sounds like what I was doing when I first joined you guys.
Yeah.
And that road can only take you so far before you nearly kill yourself. I only stopped because I knew what it was doing to everyone here. But if he continues this, he can't continue this.
He's kind of immediately gets his helmet on and goes like, we're going after him.
What, now?
Let him build his distance for right now, but I'm not sitting back thinking if he's gonna be an idiot and do something stupid. Plus, I'm not gonna let you lose two dads.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
And speaking of which, is he just kind of... I forget the exact wording, but he will recite the oath to you to become his kid.
Oh my god! my god. He goes a little bit slack-jawed for a moment, and then he just goes in for a hug.
Yeah, it goes. Yep. I can't guarantee I'll be the best dad, but Force knows I'll try.
You already are in my book.
I'm your dad now. We're having soft tacos later.
Right, well, son, show me the way to your speeder. We need to keep our distance, but...
All right. And he puts on his helmet. Let's get going then.
Right.
And he puts a hand on his back, rubs it a bit, and just keeps moving. Griff now.
Well, not a fan of the rain?
Sort of.
He'll
I think it's aggravating old scars.
Yeah, he'll give you like a spare poncho, like, won't be much, but he'll cover, take some of it.
Thanks. No, he'll put it on over himself.
All right. And we'll say, like, yeah, we'll go to your speeder, and there won't be, like, Patch will just, like, ride on the back of you, or, like, just, like, sort of clutch your back when you do a ride, but, yeah, you had something?
No, yeah, he takes him to his speeder, and
Right.
once Patch is on and, like, has his arms around him, he starts revving it, and he will, try to find Beren, and once he does, he will just keep his distance, so Beren knows they're not being followed.
Okay. Now, going back to Beren, as you're making your way to the lots where the buggies and the speeders are, and you see, like, remind me who I said here is there waiting already?
Hey, there should be Anakin, Slick, Jesse, Kix, Zia, Hardcase, and Denal.
Yeah, and Anakin goes like, huh, you certainly took your time.
Yeah. Beren like laughs and says, "What can I say? You saved the best one until last, right?"
Indeed. And you'll like sort of you'll introduce all the clones, and like all of them will like sort of will like get like passing waves, and like Anakin will sort of add in like Slick was a bit of a last minute volunteer, but hey, we welcome all the help we can get and anyone who can spare. And then you see Anakin's face go stone cold, goes, "Oh no!" And you see standing behind you is Captain Rex with his arms crossed, goes like, "Now, Commander, you wouldn't plan on leaving this place without authorization from me, would ya?" And Anakin just goes like, "No, Rex, it's not what it looks like. I mean," and he goes, "Really? Care to enlighten me then, Commander?" He goes, "I mean," and he'll present the text in the audio recording from Obi-Wan and Shir'iven, and he goes, "Well, follow the orders. Come back before, try not to get them in too tired. Want you back by 0600. Sharp-eyed, understood?" And they'll go, "Sir, yes, sir!" And, like, they'll salute off. And Captain Rex just kind of looks to you, Beren, for a moment, and goes like, "Huh, he's got you roped into this too, huh?"
You know it, and they'll give Rex like a kind of cocky, like 2-finger salute.
Goes, "Well, send out many Mandalorians back on Camino. They're quite the ruthless yet efficient teachers. Just don't let it rub off on the kid too much. He's already a bit of a crank as he is in the battlefield." And Anakin just goes, everything I learned. I learned everything I know. I learned from you, Rex." And he just gives like little finger guns and goes, "See you in the morning, Skywalker." As Rex will go back into his tent. He goes, "All right, Jesse, Denal, you guys will take 2 speeders, follow the right canyon. Hardcase 5s, Jesse, you guys will take the left. Me, Slick, and Beren will take the middle.
right, break! And, like, he slaps off, and then all the clones will get on their speeders, and Anakin will take the front seat on the buggy.
Okay.
Right. No protesting from Beren?
Beren shrugs, like, he's like, yeah, let the kid feel important. Like, it's just driving.
And Slick is on the back.
Plus, he's going to be messing with the comm infiltrator that he's got.
Okay.
Tweaking it, checking different frequencies.
Okay. And I'll say at this point, Anakin, like, starts up. Like, just starting to blitz through the Milk Canyon. And, actually, we can swap over to that map just so we have placements of where everybody is.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've got... Because it's not the clones exactly, but we've got clones going up this middle, that canyon. We've got another set of clones on the other one going right about there. And right down the middle we have Annie. And we got Beren. We got probably Slick. And then tailing behind them we have Lepage and La Raz. But yeah. Oh, not Brass. Raz, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
I'll say, like, you can, like, it's... Yeah, I'll say... Oh, yeah, perfect. Because, fucking... What's his name? Patch is a scout. He will mark Beren.
Oh my god.
And he just goes like, sorry, love. I have to do this to you. And... yeah, because it doesn't specify, Beren has no fucking idea that he's marked.
Nope.
Goes like, and like, Patch just kind of looks to you, Raz, and goes like, "Our little secret. I think he'd kill me if he found out I was tracking him."
Lip sealed.
Right, let's move out. And I'll say, like, you're keeping like a good mile or so away, or he can track Raz and Anakin, no problem. But yeah, Beren, you right now have, like, I'd say, like, a little bit about an hour or two of, like, solo time with the clones as you're, like, sort of driving in the rain. And Slick is on, like, the back seat, just kind of like the turret that was there has been removed, so, like, it's more for storage. And there's just, like, a couple ammo boxes. He's just kind of sitting beside and just, like, standing, waiting, and Anakin's just driving at the wheel, like, blasting some, playing some, basically, like, some whatever, like, music. I don't know what he'd be into, but fill it in with your imagination.
Yeah. Beren will, I think he's, like, probably sitting across from Slick in that kind of, like, storage area. And he'll say, kid said you joined last minute. What made you volunteer?
Oh, well, thing is, I get the name Slick from, I don't know, I can't just like to disappear every now and then, and the brothers don't really notice me dipping out all that much, so, and that's why they call me Slick. And second he caught me looking to, set him up with one of the buggies, sliced it up for him, and so he could drive it off, offered me to tag along, and, two heads are better than one, am I right?
Impression that Beren gets from this guy?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Beren and he's fucking shit insight. Oh wait, no, I have +5 actually to insight. I forgot. Because it's a wisdom skill. Oh, a 21.
Damn.
Damn.
You get the
I'm
sense.
surprised.
Bit hard to read, but you're getting the sense mostly that he's being telling you the truth here.
He just seems, like, nervous, I guess. Like, I think Beren would chalk it down to if he's usually, like, ignored a lot and not paid attention to a lot, that maybe he just doesn't know how to talk to people very well.
Yeah. Anakin just goes like, "Don't mind him. Slick's a little bit newer to these kinds of battles. He's this is his first time outside of Coruscant, and he hasn't even seen Geonosis. So this is his first big off-world mission." He goes, "Right you are, sir.
And like Anakin's just still at the wheel and goes, "So, anything else you want to tell me about your little taff with Obi-Wan?"
Beren will, like take his helmet off and he'll stick his he'll put the comm interceptor like underneath it just to like keep it protected. And he'll go and like lean over like the back of the seat so that he can talk to Anakin more clearly. And he'll be like, "Depends what you want to know."
Well, I mean, Obi-Wan hasn't exactly been shy about, let's just say he kind of swings both ways, and wouldn't be surprised if there was more to his adventures before I became as skilled as I did, that he might have had a fling or two, if nothing minor, but...
Beren laughs. Beren laughs, and he's like, "No, it was nothing like that."
I'm kidding. It's Obi-Wan's too into the code to do anything like that, but I will say I think if had he had the chance, I wouldn't be surprised if he considered giving you a look.
Beren laughs and says, he's like, "Yeah, no, like I don't understand you Jedi and your restrictions around love and such."
Yeah, believe you me, I don't see the point of it. Like, passion naturally comes about in combat. What's wrong with it if you have it for another person? If you want to fight for them, you know?
I agree. Beren will say, like, "So, what about you, kid, huh? Got anyone?"
You see like a smidgen of like an eye twitch on Anakin's face, and he goes like, "No, not really. That's, I mean,
Come on, kid your age, code or not."
It's, you know, I may have had some admirers growing up at the temple. I was a bit older. Some younglings are into that, but might have had some dumb crushes here and there. But I'm
Can I make an insight check?
Oh, you can absolutely make an insight check on that shit.
God.
Ooh, okay, that's
natural
that's
one.
12 plus 5, 17.
Yeah, you
Why
could
is
reach it like
bad at this?
yeah.
Baron's like, "Oh, I don't know, kid. That blush is telling me something different."
He just kind of leans and goes like, "The other men and Obi-Wan cannot. Whatever you're insinuating, like, it's not happening."
He'll drop his voice, and he's like, "Come on, man. Like, it's just what, a relationship. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, why would I tell anyone?"
He's gonna insight you.
Like, Baron's telling the truth.
God, his insight's low. Does that mean like he can't read you, or does that mean he trusts?
I mean, fucking boy.
I don't know. Baron's being like sincere in that he's like, "Look, man, like."
It's like, look, man, love is love. Love who you want.
Yeah.
He just kind of goes like, He like closes his eyes like mid-driving, just kind of looks to like make sure he's like half asleep or whatever in the back seat. He goes, "I may or may not be in a special kind of arrangement." But again, it's, you know, like, it's still so new, and it's not like we...
Kevin, are you confirming that this motherfucker got married?
Listen, only as much how much Beren fucking reads into it.
Beren like laughs like and says like, "Yeah, like I get that. I mean, I guess I'm in one myself."
Oh, with who?
Beren won't say it like super loud, but like he doesn't realize that it is meant to be like something that isn't allowed in the GAR, and he's like, "Oh, Patch."
And like Anakin like says back and go like has like he'll like slow down for a second and like,
takes his foot off the accelerator.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
yeah, and like and goes like he's like kind of looks to you for a moment and then just like almost like narrowly like hits like a trunk and like just sort of swerves out of the way in time. But in that moment, your tremor sense goes off. There's something alive in the back seat or like in the trunk.
What? Got Beren.
And like Anakin's like, whew, that was a close one. You okay, Slick? And he goes like, yeah, give me a warning next time, Commander.
Beren's montrals like flick at the top of his head, and he immediately like his hand goes for like his weapon.
And Anakin's like,
and
whoa, Beren, we're fine. There's no enemies here.
No, don't stop driving. Keep driving. I'll be back. Beren's going to the back where he heard that noise.
Yeah, it's basically like a trailer attachment to the back of the buggy.
Yeah, Beren's gonna climb into that then.
And you open it up, and then you see a familiar small Togrutan just like sitting in the back end as Ahsoka just kind
God, fuck.
of.
Stow away!
Yeah, Beren like calls to Anakin, "Kid, we've got a stowaway." And like he's gonna like reach in. You can probably pick Ahsoka up with how small she is and how big he is, and he's like gonna hold her up like as evidence, like when you hold a naughty cat.
So as you like approach Ahsoka, she like pulls out a saber, just goes, "Don't touch me."
And yeah, Beren's like, "Ooh, scary."
like, I'm a Jedi youngling. I think I can take you. As little
Come
as
on,
I am.
kid. Mm-hmm. Wow, you're sassy.
Like, she like, you can't help but admire like, her form
Yeah.
isn't perfect, but it at least reminds you of your early Mandalorian or Togrutan trading.
Yeah, Beren, like where she's holding her arm up, he reaches out, lifts her arm up slightly more, and angles it so that the blade would pierce his throat if she presses the button, and he says, "There, now your form's more on."
She's just kind of like Ahsoka, like fucking, her eyes sort of glare a little bit, or they'll what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're like she has like this like these focusing more on you and goes like, and like she'll like just like she'll put down her saber again, goes, "Can you blame me for not wanting to hop around with the commander? I'm tired of being cooped up in a tent, and it's nice to explore, and the second there's anything, you know, with not all those clones around and everyone else, just all the noise, I want to get out and see this place more." And Anakin just sort of like, who'll like stop in the car, is like, "All right, who's the stowaway?" "Oh, I cannot believe it. Obi-Wan's gonna kill me." And this is like, "Right, Slick, go see if you can get one of the others to come back and pick Ahsoka up." And Ahsoka goes like, "Master Skywalker, you can." And he goes like, "No buts." Like,
Come on,
busted.
kid. This isn't a place for that. You know, there's a time and a place.
And like Slick goes like, "Commander, with all due respect, we're already pretty deep out into the canyon. It's gonna be it'll be nearly like halfway to daybreak by the time she gets back." And goes like, "Also,
Can we afford to lose the man, Anakin?"
And Ahsoka will go like, "And if you don't let me go, if you make me go back, I'll tell Imagundi." And Anakin just goes, kind of like mouths to you like, "Shit, this little fucking brat." And I'll say like, Raz and Patch, you like vaguely catch this conversation going on, and Patches, he has observant, so he's relaying all of this to you, mostly. Whatever he can catch. Or at least, like this conversation with Ahsoka, anyway. Anything that you can read the lips in.
Gotcha. Yeah, as Patch relays that to him, Raz just groans underneath the helmet. Oh, you've gotta be curving me.
And Anakin just goes like, all right, well, consider this your enhanced special training. Nobody knows about this. And I'll say like around this time you hear like further up in the canyon then the ground starts shaking and Anakin goes like, what's going on? And
I don't know, get back to the front.
Right. Oh, and then he goes like, all right, everyone hop in. I think we got some activity going on.
Beren grabs Ahsoka.
He goes like,
gets in the back with like grabs her and is like, come on, Vertica.
It's like, I said you couldn't touch me. What's up, Vertica? And like Slick's in the back just goes like, I've got a bad feeling about this. As you like ride further into the canyon, and hold on, let me just put this in chat. You find eventually, sort of parked almost paralleled to the canyon, almost blocking like the middle portion of it, what appears to be a Juggernaut turbo tank. Hold on, let me just put this in chat. Yeah, like, and I'll put it in for people to see, for the viewers. But yeah, this massive, like, bigger than any walker and some ships even that Beren's ever been on. And it's sort of like, you just see it like roll in with the lights on, sort of like almost kind of like it's like going to a natural stop instead of hard braking. And then it just like you're seeing steam excavate it as it like is stopping in place. And Anakin will like get some comms from like the others being like, nothing on our end, sir. Yeah, all clear here. And Anakin just goes, right, well, we got something over here. Head back to camp. We'll report if we need anything else. On it, sir. And spears will go back.
Beren will put his helmet on and hop out the back, and he'll point to Anakin and Ahsoka and say, stay there.
What? I am the guy who suggested this.
Hey, and you're the one whose kid is in the back, alright? I'm not responsible for her. You stay.
And he like gets up and like he tries to like, puff up his chest and like get on height with you, but like motherfucker's like not even 6 foot.
Beren towers over this dude.
Like, as your commanding officer, I am ordering you to allow me and my youngling to go aboard that walker. That
Order me
turbo
all
tank.
you want, kid. I'm not part of the GAR. And he's gonna walk off.
And he goes like, Slick, go ahead and like you like faintly hear this, but he goes like, I'm Slick, go ahead and follow him. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Ahsoka, you stay with me. And he goes, but I wanted to go with and Anakin just like gives her a look. He goes like, yes, master. And yeah, you guys are hopping into the turbo tank.
Yeah. Beren will help Slick climb up.
Yeah. And yeah, he just goes like, all right, let me see if I can get the ramp down in here. And like gives it like 2 little bumps in this little ramp, kind of like not even really quietly, just sort of falls down and goes, sorry. And it's still like raining during all of this, so like you're also hearing rain hitting the steel on this thing, just like it's driving your like senses wild at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and Anakin and Ahsoka are right behind you with their sabers at the ready.
Yeah, Beren's like, what did I just say?
And Anakin just goes like, I don't know, I have a knack for not really listening to anyone who's not above my purview, so.
Beren just gives him like a look, like you can't see it through the visor on his helmet, but it's still very clear. And he says, fine, but you're responsible for the kid.
Don't worry. I'll watch him like a bat hawk. Watch her like a bat hawk. And he goes, all right. Well, at least judging by the condition, this thing must have been here a while, but it's definitely what we flew in with.
Yeah, Beren's gonna stick his head inside. Is it dark inside?
Oh yeah, it is pitch
Okay.
black. Like,
I've got dark vision, 60 foot.
yeah.
Do I see anything?
No. It's, or at least like the inside looks pretty derelict, like a battle happened in here.
Right.
But like whatever like signs of bodies appear to have been cleared out, and Anakin will be like, "Allow me," as like he ignites the saber and now more clearly shows in a bluish type of hue, what's going on inside. And Ahsoka will also like activate hers and be like, "Huh, a lot of blaster marks, but no blastees." And Anakin just goes, "This is all pretty strange. Slick, see if you can find anything from the cargo hold." He goes, "Actually, sir, if this thing just came in here, perhaps it's good if I check out the reactor to see if we can salvage any fuel." He goes, "Good idea. Beren, you check out the cargo. Me and Ahsoka will make sure this thing has any munitions we can try to take back."
Sure thing.
And he just goes like, "All right, we need to be back. We're already out pretty late. We need to be back at least by 00:00. We won't be getting a full rest, but at least just stay on your guard. We don't want to be setting off any traps." And I'll say, Raz and Patch, you see them walk into the turbo tank. Do you follow pursuit?
Boy, I think, how close away are we from them?
Oh, like, pretty much 100 feet, I'd say. From where they parked initially, and like, from where they parked versus the tank, it's like another 50 feet.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, I think he is going to drive a bit closer, but is going to park somewhere hidden from where they've parked, so they don't know they're being followed. Like behind some, I don't know, trees, rocks, whatever is here.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough to do. And Pat just goes, "Why is he gonna make this so bloody difficult?" And
he's being reckless, that's what this is.
What do? We can't just let him go in there.
I agree. Could be a trap.
I don't like the look of any of this. Right.
We pursue, but we pursue with caution.
Right. And he like pulls out his blaster and goes, "You take point." And like pats your back.
Roger that. And he gets up off the bike and starts leading Patch to a safe path to this juggernaut.
Yeah. And
Kind of taking point, making sure there's nothing that could come out at us. Yeah. Or anybody who could spot us.
And I'll say in the middle of this,
and he has the helmet on, obviously.
For sure. Yeah, and I'll say with all that on, like, you're looking at like the vitals and everything, yeah, just keeping track. It definitely appears like the storm is like getting worse as the night is going on, and like some lightning strikes are like appear like only like not even like maybe a few meters away from where you are, just almost like one almost strikes a tree on fire, but like you and Patch just like, "Stay close. Storms on here can get pretty nasty from what I've read."
No kidding.
And you're going inside?
Yeah. I think we're gonna go inside.
Okay. This will be like, I'll say for right now, you're looking at, like it's probably 11 o'clock at night, or actually, rewinding some time just to make sure like we're all in the same place. We'll say it's about 1, if not 2 a.m. right now. Like you guys were basically traveling in the canyon for a couple of hours right now, and you just got to here. And
Okay.
yeah, and like at this point, Shir'iven and Viper, unless something happens otherwise, you guys will get your long rests with no issue. But yeah. Yeah. Let me. But yeah, Beren. So you're just splitting off by yourself to go into the cargo hold?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say yeah. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay, I think I'm pretty good at investigation. Yeah, I got a 4 in it. Let's see. That's a 19.
19. Yeah, you're able to find about a week's worth of additional rations and a week's worth of additional like general ammunition and weapons. Just sort of tucked away in the back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
is there anything else? Like
I'll say you see some some broken up clone helmets in the back, or like a broken clone helmet. Like it was as if it was kind of slashed across in the face with a lightsaber.
Yeah, Beren will pick it up.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. Can I tell if it actually has been cut by a lightsaber?
Oh yeah, like you've seen Shir'iven and the others cut shit enough by now, and then you like, and yeah, like with the high enough like check, like you can recognize that no blade would cut like this viciously and cleanly. Like yeah, I'll say like with the other check, you can find the other half of it sort of there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll say you also get what appears to be. I'll say you also find a random hollow recording in the back as well.
Okay. I'll pick it up. I'll take my helmet off to view it.
Mm-hmm. And it appears to be a pre-recorded message from the mystery woman from earlier, like still like donning having like a full Mandalorian-esque armor, but it's too far off from any clan to like tie it to anyone, so you can assume it's one of the Nimbus commandos, and goes, "Listen well, Jedi. I'm sorry for what has to follow here. I have served along your kind for a great while, and I once appreciated all that you've taught us, but it is come high time that things need to be changed, and if your order won't change on its own, we will make it change for you. No matter how many bodies need to be dropped, that is up to you. Consider your next actions on Jabim wisely. I will send every one of you back in body bags, unless you leave this planet in peace. We are not loyal to the Republic anymore. And if you wish to blindly pursue this attempt of establishing democracy, well, you are sorely mistaken and in for a fool's errand." And call just ends. And I'll say, you vaguely hear like other things with your tremor sense below you. Like, you counted like Anakin and Ahsoka, and then Slick breaking off into the reactor. But Anakin and Ahsoka didn't follow him, and there appears to be like at least one other set of footprints there, moving things with Slick.
Is there a way I can get down there quickly?
It'll take you a little bit of time, like at least about a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna stealth to do that, I think. Even though my stealth is bad, but...
Yep, go for it.
Gonna go to +1. Oh, +1. 17 + 1. 18.
17 + 1. Yeah. Slick doesn't seem to notice, as
you see that the nuclear reactor that's powering this this turbo tank, it's wired to blow. And he's basically putting in the final pieces of this.
Beren
Fucking knew it.
Beren says out loud, "What the criff?"
And Patch just goes like, "Oh, Beren, I was just in the middle of disarming
You mean
this."
Slick? You mean Slick? You just said Patch.
There's too many fucking...
Oh no, Patch just turned evil.
And like he goes like, Beren, it's not what it looks like. I was just in the middle of disarming whatever this is.
Beren like scowls at him. He has like one of his Beskar blades up, and he says, "As far as I'm aware, you aren't a demolition expert."
I mean, that's the first time for everything.
Step away from it.
And he'll take 2 steps forward, and like he has his hands up.
Yeah, Beren will be like, "No, step further away."
And he just kind of like, and I'll say like at the very last second, you like hear like your echolocation tick off, like within your 30-foot radius, as like steps come up behind you, as like a language you don't understand, just a voice just goes as you suddenly feel like almost like a metal wire is like trying to be wrapped around your neck. So I'm going to need
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to need a Constitution save, please.
I got good Constitution save. I've got a +10 in that.
The way that I just imagined
24.
it was just...
24. Like, this man, like, basically, like, this person was coming out of invisibility, attempts to fucking, like, wrap this metal wire around your neck and choke you out. But unfortunately for him, you've got pipes of steel, and you're managed to, like, just barely pry so the metal's not getting around your vitals. And
I just pictured it as the fucking, oh fuck, I live here.
Like Beren manages to like jam his fingers between that and his neck.
Mhm.
And can I then use the leverage to like basically like pull forward and like basically roll them over my back?
Oh yeah, easy enough. You like suplex Ixbis just on the floor, just and like he's like spouting like and it's like, I know. And yeah, Slick's gonna try to.
Criff is going on.
Slick's trying to attack you. Is a 19, natural 19 plus stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
I need an immediate con save from you as he tries to hit you with a stunt round.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is a 21.
You just barely resisted as like you tank it, and like Slick's just like, and he just like he goes like, oh, crap, we're out of here, and like he's trying to make a run for the door.
Can I literally grab him and body him?
Yeah, you go ahead and make an attack roll. Try to grab him.
Okay. Would I use my strength for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the +10.
It's basically an unarmed strike.
That's a 25.
Oh yeah, easy. Just if you want to grab him by the throat and slam him down.
Oh yeah, grab him by the throat and slam him back down.
Just and he's just like, hold it, wait, we can work something out. And like then the other person behind you tries to like pull out a knife and like stab you as well. Natural 19 again.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and you will take this'll be. Hold on. Yeah, we'll make it. Yeah, this is gonna be a hurty one.
Oof.
Yeah, this is first. Rolled minimum, but that is 6 points of kinetic damage and 11 points of poison as he like stabs you right at the base of your like just above the base of your spine and your back. Just like
yeah. Beren will try and cry out, but yeah, I guess it's going to be choked off if it was stabbed there. Jeez.
Yeah. And then like, but yeah,
Slick is obviously like winded, like too winded to get up. And then like you see Anakin and Ahsoka like come down, goes like, "We heard shots. What's going on?" And then like he sees the Nimbus Commando like mid stabbing. I'll say like,
Beren stabbed. Slick's dying on the floor. There's a bomb. There's a nuclear bomb. It's literally that meme of like Community like coming back and everything's on fire.
Exactly. Hold on. Let me see. And then I'll say for just
Beren will shout to like specifically Ahsoka, like choke out like run.
What? And then like Anakin looks at her and goes like, "Run!" And he ignites his saber and then goes for the commando. It's like, "You two keep Slick there." And
Okay, yeah, Baron's like, "I'm trying." He's like stabbed.
Yeah. And oh yeah, like you can hold Slick down no problem. Like the poison, like yeah, like I'll say like you can easily resist it, but the initial like sting of it is like pretty bad. And then
yeah,
like the commando like pulls out his blaster, like tries to like shoot at Anakin, and like Anakin like blocks both shots, force chokes him to the wall. It's like, who are you working for? And I'll say just so I know, Raz, Patch, where are you guys hiding in the middle of all of this?
Be 1 second.
I mean, I thought we were going inside.
Oh yeah, but like just where inside? Because this tank is massive. It's basically.
I mean, we're trying to find where Beren is inside.
Oh yeah, you would have followed him straight to the reactor.
Okay, so I guess
I'll say you arrived just in time where you're seeing Anakin
I guess we were sneaking our way there then, yeah.
Yeah, like with how long you took, you're just seeing Anakin right now force slamming this Nimbus Commando to the wall, lightsaber at his fucking neck. And fucking Beren choke slamming fucking Slick to the ground. And Patch just like, and yeah, Beren, you see Patch just right in front of you.
And Raz too.
Yeah. Goes like, what the bloody hell's going on here?
Baron's like, that's what I want to know.
What the hell?
I was like, I want answers, you scum. And like, the Nimbus Commando's not responding, like still mid-choke, speaking like that language, just like,
Does Raz notice the reactor? Does he notice that it's set to go?
It's set to go, but I'll say make me an investigation check.
Okay, I'm not great at those, but we're gonna give it a try. Yeah. That's a negative stat, my guy. We'll see.
You have no idea how this is set to go off. Just looking at like the devices and everything hooked up into it.
Can he tell, like, does anyone... Oh my god, there's like a lot going on in the scene, so he's trying to like... He's trying to get like a good... He's trying to determine what is going on and if anyone has like a remote on them that's connected to this bomb.
I mean, just taking a quick look, like you just see Slick appears to have like some bomb components on him, as does this commando that Anakin's currently force choking right now.
Raz is going to approach. He tells Anakin, make sure he doesn't leave, but keep him alive for now, as he goes over to Slick.
And like Anakin goes like, and like the commando's just like, and like Anakin like kind of looks to you and almost like has like that moment of horror realization, and then just like basically like force slams the commando to the wall, basically so he's unconscious but alive.
All right, hey, he's learning.
Fucking nearly goes feral, and he's like, yeah, he's better than since last time he did that shit.
Beren.
Well, no, because like literally the last time he did it, Raz called him the fuck out, and now he's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Beren seeing like Raz come over and like, you know, tell Anakin that, he'll not let go exactly of Slick. Like he'll stand up, so like get to his feet, and like put his boot on Slick's chest.
Well, he's going to
and
take
say,
the components from his hand.
yeah, he's gonna say like, basically like, sort this traitor out.
Trust me, I'm striking a blow for everyone here.
Talk.
I
And
Beren loosens, like lets up on his foot.
he kind of he like kind of gestures for Beren to loosen it, and then he crouches down to Slick, and even though he's got the helmet on, he's just staring into his face.
Yeah.
He grabs the components from Slick's fingers.
Yeah.
Talk.
And like,
what are these for?
And Patch
Why?
Patch will come up behind Slick and put him in binders. Traitor scum. Goes and Slick just goes, me, the traitor. I'm the one trying to put my life on the line to get something done so our brothers and sisters are free, and you're blindly following these Jedi's orders, marching to our deaths. And you call me the traitor? What a fucking joke.
First off, I'm no Jedi. Second off, striking a blow to free your brothers by planting a bomb? What is this, Slick? What are you really trying to do?
Listen, it's not... You're not getting anything out of me.
I'm not here to kill you. I want answers.
And then...
If you really care about your brothers and sisters, let me help you. Tell me what's really going on.
Beren, you had something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, while Raz is like interrogating Slick and Patch is putting him in binders, can I actually go over to the bomb and assess if it's got like a timer or anything on it? I've got a +4 in technology.
Yeah, go ahead and make a technology check.
Okie dokie. That is a 13 + 4, 17.
Yeah, you can tell that the bomb, like, it's basically had one component left before it was basically set to blow. But basically it's supposed to work where it was like, the second, like, a target was just outside of the range of the tires on the tank, it would set to, like, overload the reactor and just basically explode and, like, you know, like, with all the munitions still inside and everything else to, yeah, like,
does it look complicated to defuse?
I mean, without that last component, like, it won't explode as intended, but if a detonator is chucked or something happens to set it off naturally, then it will still blow. And, like, then Anakin in the middle of this, like, just goes, like, he's not gonna spill anything. And, like, ignites the saber, like, throws him up and goes, like, why did you do... I've had it with you, with all of these traitors hidden in our ranks. It's time we do something about them.
Anakin! Stay your blade.
Kid.
Don't kill him. We need information, and we can't do anything to help anyone going blind.
And like, Slick's just, like, giving, like, a half-assed smile of just, like, it's what all you Jedi do. Go on. Might as well be dead anyway. I'm gonna need persuasion checks from, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just, he was just telling Anakin, don't give in to that bait.
I'll say Beren and Raz go ahead and give me persuasion checks.
Ooh, damn.
Okay. Come on. 15?
It's a 17.
Like, he just basically, like, slams, like, throws Slick back down to the ground, and then just goes, "You have a minute to explain yourself, and if not, we're throwing you in the brig, or if I don't like what we have to say, then I'll deal with you myself." And he goes, "Freeman knew this all along. You don't have the resolve to make the tough calls, don't you, Skywalker?"
Instead of taunting Anakin here, why don't you explain yourself? You said something about striking a blow. To what?
If the men keep pushing forward to the capital, you're asking for a suicide mission. Planet's laced with mines, destroyed encampments, munitions, and dug-out trenches. The Seps of it have had this place in the vice for a while. Not to mention a slew of old Republic here that more like this here tank that they're willing to take advantage of.
Have you seen how many of these tanks or weapons they have at their disposal?
I haven't exactly been frugal with me, because I came in here from the other side, but Grievous and his local militia leader, Freeman, they've been supplying me with... Well, I've been giving them all the information I can get from our side and feeding them the intel. I figured if enough men went down, then we'd retreat to Coruscant and call it a day.
Do you really think they're gonna follow those promises?
Freeman...
Especially Grievous. He's not one to take prisoners or allow any of us to get away scot-free.
Freeman, he knows us better than all of you, Jedi or not. It's because she's... And then the Nimbus Commando will stand up from being unconscious and will shoot Slick in the heart.
Hang on. How far away am I from Slick? I'd imagine I'm pretty close.
Bitch! You're 10 feet away.
I'm using my reaction. I'm not letting this guy die.
Son of a fucking whore. Hold up. You'll take You'll take fucking 12 energy damage as the shot that would have pierced and fucking
He just hears the shot, his hand goes out, and he takes the damage. No interruptions.
And then Anakin just is like, enough of that, and he'll put the lightsaber through that guy's hand, just that'll shut him up. And then he kicks the blaster over to Patch, and he'll pick it up, and Patch will just kind of whisper
the Nimbus Commando he struck? Or?
Oh yeah, then he struck the Nimbus Commando through the hand into the floor.
Okay, gotcha.
And Patch just kind of whispers to you, Beren, remind me to never piss him off ever again. And
Did you say that to me, sorry?
Oh yeah, he said that to you.
Oh, Baron's still thinking over the options for the bomb here.
And Patch just goes you're bleeding as he goes over to your back and sees the wound.
Baron shrugs him away, bats his hand away. He's like, I'm fine.
No, you're not. Look, I'm sorry for how I acted back there, but I still care about you, and I couldn't leave you out to...
He'll turn around and say, Patch... Someone needs to dispose of the bomb.
Will.
We can't leave it here.
And he goes you, and goes to Slick and grabs him by the cuff and goes you got us you got the bomb set up. Now you're gonna be the one to turn it off. And goes, you think I would? And
He's right, Patch. He could just rig it to explode again.
Not if we got someone ready to blow his brains out. And you like point a blaster to, it'll like have like Raz like go in and like Slick will be like, no, I'm one of your own, Patch. You don't have the stones for this. And goes like, and like Patch ordered you, Raz, to put a blaster to Slick's head and just like order him to defuse the thing.
He puts up a blaster to Slick's head then. Start working.
And like,
Beren will say, but he still has the incentive to take us all down with him. It's what I'd do in this situation. And he gives like Slick like a real filthy look.
You're gonna let your boyfriend there speak for you, Commander? And like, and then Patch just fucking like punches him across the face. Get to work, traitor scum. And just like starts walking off a little bit, like.
And Rez follows. He's like right behind Slick. The gun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I have something, but you go first.
I was just gonna say, Beren will have to take the gun and stand in Raz's place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Anakin's right there with you, Beren, just going, damn it.
Then, in that, go ahead.
Yeah, like just kind of looking to you, Beren. Anakin will go like, well, what do we do now? We got a bomb expert, or supposed one, who...
Is there anyone else in this tank?
You guys go.
No, I still need information from him.
Yeah, I'm not leaving either. This...
He turns to Anakin and he says, you have a master that'll be looking for you. You will go and you'll take care of the kid.
Yeah. Make sure she's far away from this tank as possible.
And you, like, he looks at Raz, says, you have a few questions to ask him, and then you're going and you're making sure Patch gets out of here.
And what about you?
I'll be fine.
Like, the Nimbus Commando, like, still, like, in pain, just being, like, I'll say he's, like, almost passed out at this point, just being like, gosh.
Yeah.
Get him out of here as well.
Take him with you.
And he's just trained to Anakin, like, take him out of here too.
Right. And he'll scoop up the body, being like, don't try anything stupid. Next one goes through your head. And he's just like, yeah, he's like fucking slurring his words. Like, motherfucker is like, yeah, he's bleeding internally, externally, mentally. Yeah, he's going through it.
Become Demo Man, just fucking.
God damn it.
All right. As soon as Anakin and the commando is out, he'll gesture to Patch. Get to the exit.
What?
I've got them.
Yep. I'm not leaving you. The two of you here.
You won't be leaving both of us. And he gives a pointed look at Raz.
He does not look back. His focus is on Slick.
Wait. Like, you're
And
both
then
watching him?
Okay, I got something. All right. I am going to cast this, but only to Patch. Force Whisper.
Oh god.
What he hears in Patch's mind, what Patch hears in his mind is Raz saying, I'm staying here to make sure Beren doesn't do anything stupid.
And Pash responds, Roger that. Just keep him safe. And he goes,
I will.
and he, like, out loud, outside the whisper goes, good. Well, I trust you to it. I'll ensure the kid and Skywalker get back safe. And he will ride off into the buggy with Anakin and Ahsoka.
All right. Raz he's still looking at Slick. And first thing he's going to ask is, now, back to what we were talking about. You said Freeman knows you. Care to elaborate on what that means? Do they know you specifically, or clones?
She was a clone stationed here. And she saw the struggle of the people firsthand, and somehow got in touch with my communications or put out a bulletin. I took some initiative and reached out. And he goes, yeah, he just goes, I promised me some kind of reward as well as just an award or some type of out, and that my actions would ensure that my brothers and sisters would be freed.
Freed? You mean from the Republic?
And he just nods.
And what about Freeman? Is she just gonna stay here?
I don't know her goals yet, but if the clones kept fighting, she would have fought to ensure the people got their freedoms with the Separatists.
It's like the last thing I want is for any of your brothers or sisters to fall. You can believe me or not, but I treat you all like family. I know how corrupt the Republic is. I know how things are run is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to do something about it. But there's a better way than this.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on. Same as before.
He starts on taking out his other components and his tools and starts working on deactivating the bomb.
Beren will step in now. Say, you've had your questions, kid. And he'll put his hand over the gun.
Yeah, I had my questions.
Now go on. Make sure Patch gets out of there.
Oh god. He has his helmet on. But when he looks up, he looks up to you. I never said anything about going out.
I'm
sorry.
Beren shakes his head and says, out of the two of us, one of us has a whole army to free.
Mm-hmm. That may be. But you don't deserve to go out either. What was that about practicing on dummies?
Beren shrugs and says, who knows, I'll pull through.
You don't know that. This is an explosion. You can't just shrug it off easy.
I know.
I've handled a lot.
But
I have more scars to prove it.
Raz, you're a kid.
Yeah. And my innocence was cut short at a very early age. I've seen war. I've seen battles. I know it sucks, but I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, I'm the adult in this situation, and this is a burden for me to carry. And he's gonna, forcefully pry the gun from your fingers.
He will allow it.
Go on, you got brothers and sisters to save. I'll meet up with you when I can.
I also have a father to save. I'm not losing more family.
Then Beren smiles at him and says, then I guess I'll just have to make a promise not to be one of the ones that gets lost.
Do you intend to keep it?
I'll do my damn best.
And he pulls out a hand. Shake on it,
then. Instead of shaking, he pulls Raz in and Keldabe kiss.
Aww.
Bonk on the head.
They'll reciprocate.
For sure.
I'm holding you to it then.
See you on the other side.
He starts walking to the doorway. And then he calls out to Slick. Hey, Slick.
He'll turn back to you.
Whatever happens tonight, I'm promising you one thing. I'm gonna free your brothers and sisters. One way or another. And I honor my promises.
It'll be the day. He goes back to working on the bomb.
Try to be alive to see it. He starts walking out.
Yeah.
But
Beren...
he does...
Oh, sorry.
He starts walking out, but he doesn't leave the area.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, standing outside.
Yeah, standing outside.
Yeah, like, your speeder's parked away at this point. Patch has taken Anakin and... Patch, Anakin, and... Yeah, Patch, Anakin, Ahsoka, and the Commando are heading back to the base. To, like, give, like, a full report. And your speeder's parked.
Yeah, he goes to his speeder. Are there any other rides here?
Not that you could tell, no.
I
Then
know
he's
that
staying.
Kix, Hardcase, Jesse, and like Zero and Denial are like still around somewhere.
Oh no, they're heading back.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah. Or they have headed back by now, so.
So Raz is staying by a speeder.
Okay.
Okay. God damn.
You need a ride back.
This is tense. Beren cocks the pistol and keeps it at the back of Slick's head.
Oh, Jinkles is not in the call.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jinkles had to leave early, so because of stuff. But we'll at least set up the combat for next time because I would prefer if everyone was here for it. But
of course,
you're gonna find out what it is tonight. I'm gonna say that much. And
all right.
But yeah, and I'll say but just before we go to a quick break, Slick will just kind of say as you point the gun to the back of his head, going like, "So what? Gonna blow my brains out soon as I'm done."
No. Depends if you're planning on setting this to blow or not.
You believe anything of a word that kid says?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe my kid. I do.
You're as foolish as the Jedi who follow him. Who order them around.
I don't know. At least I'm not foolish enough to trust the Separatists.
You can see the corruption on both sides at least, can't you? At least with
Yeah,
them, they're not
I
putting
can.
human lives at risk. They're at least sending clankers to the front lines to take the hits for their people.
I can. I'm on neither side, really.
Why even fight? It seems a lot like you're really picking a side with having me here. Like this.
Beren says, no. My job is usually to pull people out, so I don't know, Slick. Give me a reason to pull you out of this one.
I can get you and your friend. You and Patch. You obviously got something. I could see the look between you two, the two of you. You want out of here? I can give it to you. Freeman will be... It's Patch's one of us. Freeman will set you up. Get you off-world someplace nice.
Beren shakes his head. He says, nah, that wouldn't be fair to the rest of your sisters and brothers, would it?
No, it wouldn't. He just goes back to it, and that's where we'll take a quick break then.
Damn.
Christ.
Oof, it's getting heavy.
Uh-huh.
Nah, Heavy's not here. He's sleeping back at the camp.
I still don't know if Baron's gonna do something dumb.
Yeah. God. But yeah, we'll be back in about 5. And we'll be back in 10. So, wait right there, folks. We'll be back in a mo.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
damn it, and I forgot to turn off the opening because I'm a dumb. But hello,
That
everyone.
happens.
We're back. Jinkles unfortunately had to leave a little bit early, but just because she has something else going on early tomorrow. But rest assured, we can still push forward.
Hello there.
Fucking goddamn it. And I'll just close off the captions there. But anyway, I'll say a couple hours go by. Like, it's probably like, yeah, it's 5 in the morning at this point. So the clones are moving out within the hour. Beren and Raz, if you're waiting all night for Slick to disarm the bomb.
Yeah.
And it's still raining this entire time. And, like, it slightly eases up. As, like, you can feel the morning sun is, like, barely peeking through the clouds. But, yeah.
Raz would have taken shelter then.
Yeah.
In that case.
Just wait inside the tank.
Waited by the tank
Yeah.
and, like, probably dozed off a bit.
Yeah, you could have, like, go underneath, like, the tank structure and just sleep, like, right by the tires if you wanted.
He probably would, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, looking inside, like, it's, like, yeah, like, the mud and the mud gets, like, all deep within the tires. Like, it's a wonder this thing made it this far, like, if it was, like, autopiloted here. But, yeah, it is, yeah, it's a bit dank, but, yeah, you can easily, like, just basically get half a rest. I'll say go ahead and make me a con save. Because you're not getting a full 6 hours. Or, like, at least the 6 hours minimum for the long rest needed.
Gotcha.
I wasn't poisoned, was I? I just
No. You just had poison
Okay.
damage.
Okay, I was just making sure.
25?
25 con save.
Yep. Raz, you are fine. So no long rest for you. No long rest for you, but you are on avoid exhaustion. And same goes for Beren.
Oh, okay, I'll make a roll, sorry. That's 21.
21. Yep, you're fine. And I will make a roll for Slick. Ooh, that's an 8. He is exhausted. As he's, like, putting in the last final pieces. And I'll make a final check for him just to make sure.
He accidentally blows it up.
That he's just, like...
I am terrified that is gonna happen.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I made a check...
Don't say well! Don't say well!
Well, I made a check at disadvantage.
Oh, shit, that's right, because he's exhausted.
Oh, fuck.
And, like, he's, like, just putting the finishing touches on it, and... didn't exactly meet the DC. So...
Oh, no!
But...
Yeah.
He's just kind of, like, middle of, like, what's it called? About defusing, he's just like, and, like, he, like, touches the wrong wires, and, like, then, like, and then suddenly just, you hear ticking, like, deek, deek, and you see it's, like, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Going off, and goes like, oh, quick. Damn it. See if I can stop it. Shit. And he's gonna try to make another check.
Beren will say,
He's
what can I
like-
do?
Then, like, he made another check disadvantage, rolled lower. And then he's speeding up. He's like, no. Get out of here. See if I can stop it.
How long have we got?
Like, it
how
went
long
down
have we
from
got?
5 minutes to, like, he sped it up and, like, 2 minutes are gone, so it's now 3.
Yeah, he's gonna grab Slick.
I know!
It's like, just let it go. We've got 3 minutes to get out.
And... yeah, you took off his binders, right? Or, like, you
Yeah,
let him...
like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we would have, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Beren definitely would have.
And he'll pull out a detonator and be like, let me finish this! His thumb is right over the fucking button on that shit. Get out of here!
Flick. Don't. Come on, man. Don't you want to see your brothers and sisters?
thumb is still hovering over the detonator.
Yeah, Baron's gonna put his hands out placatingly. At this point, he's dropped the gun, like to the ground, and he's gonna be like, "Come on, like we can just put all this behind us."
Yeah, he just gives the detonator to you, and
Yeah, Baron will take it.
And he's going to.
Good man.
He'll follow you outside like quickly, but
Yeah.
Or he follows you, or like do you put the manacles back on him or no?
Yeah, Baron will put them back on, like for now.
Yeah.
And then put him in front, to get him like walking in front of Baron.
And yeah, you're moving with haste because you realize you have like less than 3 minutes at this point.
Yeah, probably like 2 minutes now because we had to fucking talk Slick down.
Yeah. And then I'll say Raz, like you can find Raz like you don't see him outside. He goes like,
yeah,
the hell is he?
Yeah, Baron will shout, "Kid!"
Yeah.
Raz.
I'll say Raz.
Did he see me or?
No, they don't. You're
under the tires, so like.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say like you faintly hear them like calling out through the rain. Just
fuck.
We got less than a minute. Come on, kid.
It's like this thing's gonna blow. Get out of here!
And at that stirs him up, and he is like, he pulls himself, like rolls out of the tires, tries to maneuver out of the turbo tank, and just rushes out.
Yeah. Baron grabs Slick by the back of his his armor, and he'll shout to Raz like, try and catch him, basically. Like catch, and then go shove him, just like throw him from them.
As you shove fucking Slick.
Raz will catch Slick, and just so he'll put himself over Slick and to make sure the explosion doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting his distance as well. Yeah, he's making sure if the explosion goes off, he takes the brunt of the damage and not Slick.
Okay.
Baron's climbing down.
Mm-hmm. And you're getting the speeder right now, Raz, to pick Beren up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna shout to Beren like, "Get out of there!"
Baron's running. He's trying. Yeah, he's gonna run like slightly ahead with like the intent for like you to bring the speed around at a safe enough like distance for him to jump on the back.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, just so like you don't bring everyone in close to the explosion.
Yeah.
I'll say like
he brings it.
Should I make a check for that?
No, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you just hurry up your pace, and I'll say Raz within the minute mark, you're able to go get to Beren quickly. Like you're using everything to action dash, double dash on the speeder, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll say right around the end of that minute, and then you just see Viper, you even hear this as you're waking up and getting ready, and I'll say as you're starting off the day, just you're kind of looking yourself into the mirror, and you're noticing the human bits more on you, as it appears like Jango Fett is starting to take over for today. But yeah, you're waking up with this newfound confidence, and just seeing all of you, your brothers, or at least your you're looking around at all the clones, and they're more than just your brothers. They're your legacy, and you're fighting alongside them. You'd never think you had the chance, but it's it's your. You never thought you'd be here with them. I'll say as giving a shave, and you're just hearing Jango's voice in your head being like, "Look at you, fighting alongside the greatest creation ever. Fathers will be proud. And this will be a nice way to come back to Mandalore to
restore the honor of Clan Fit. And I'll say, like, as you're, like, giving your morning shave, you feel, like, the rumble of... And, like, if you look, like, off into the distance, you see a fucking massive mushroom cloud. And meanwhile...
Oh, nuke! Okay.
Yeah, fucking Fallout 4 is going off in here. Meanwhile, Beren and, yeah, how are you guys riding off on the speeder? Because you didn't...
Beren...
Because I've
Baron's
got
gonna jump on the
toe as
back.
well.
Yeah, Baron's jumping on the back. I assume Raz is driving, and we'll wedge Slick
driving.
between us.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, pretty
'cause
much.
Your speeder was not designed for 3. Like, at least, like, it could handle 2 without the sidecar and still go normal speed, but without it, like, you're definitely taking a speed penalty. But, so...
I know.
Baron will use, like, the fact that he's on the back and bigger to kind of shield, Slick and, well, Raz as much as he can.
Alright, and I'll say, like, you're catching just, like, massive wind coming up from behind. And, like, the rain, it's almost like, it might as well be knives just, like, pelting into your armor, just hitting that hard. And, like, as you look back and, like, the tank and that canyon, like, are, like, collapsed in on each other. And, yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, you narrowly avoided the beautiful trap I had set for that was supposed to help with that encounter. So, good job.
Ooh. And made sure no one died.
Yeah.
All got hurt. Woo.
As we narrowly escaped the explosion.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay?
I mean, Baron's, like, kind of just watching this thing happen behind him in, like, horror.
Yeah, and, like, Slick is, like, passed out at this point, just from the exhaustion. Just, are we one with the Force yet? He's, like, slumped in between the two of you.
Yeah, Beren claps him on the shoulder and just says loudly, like, next to, like, his ear, he's like, unfortunately not, buddy.
God damn it. He takes off the helmet and just starts, like, throwing up middle of the ride, just and, like, basically the puke is, like, it's like in rides, like, where, like, you, like, puke in the middle of those, but, like, way faster. It's almost like a little
I'm guessing he pukes off of the speeder.
Yeah, Beren, like, sees him puke and, like, leans him over to, like, one side of the inside of the thing.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, Baron's like, that was, like, really close.
That was too close. You're lucky I stuck around.
Yeah, and, like, Beren is, he's, like, that kind of, like, clearly, like, adrenaline high because, like, he laughs, kind of, and says, like, I promised you I wouldn't go down.
You did.
And then, like, I'll say you get a common hit on your communicator, Beren, from Obi-Wan being like,
Beren, the hell was that?
Beren sincerely is like, what?
What explosion?
Oh, bomb.
What?
Like, Obi-Wan's, like, screaming at the top of his lungs, trying to make any sense of this.
Baron's just like he's there, like, shouting what in other words, and Beren can only hear the what, so Baron's just shouting bomb over and over back.
And then at that point, Raz just shouts, maybe we should discuss this when we're back at the base.
Back to base. Mobilizing in the hour. Move.
Going as fast as I can.
Roger, roger.
And then, like, you just hear from Cody just being like, we should, like, or, like, you don't hear this, but then Cody just goes like, I heard that, Roger, sir. I think they might be. Should we suss at anything? And then Obi-Wan's like, Cody, this is too early for your snark.
But yeah.
I ship them.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'll say, Viper, is there anything you're doing to like prepare setting up? I'll say like there's speeders you could take to ride with Shir'iven, or if you want to take backseat on the walker, or either either like take a ATRT, or would you be moving just walking with the boys?
I'm walking with the boys. If it's Django time, I wanna take a look at these fine, fresh, strapping men. These perfect specimens.
Yeah, I'll say like Boba, I'll say like you come to cross with Boba, as you see like he was like, huh? You seem to be in better spirits there.
You want a commando in tip-top condition? You're getting a commando in tip-top condition, son.
Yeah, that's good. Well, look forward to seeing what you can do. Imagine with the rain you won't be flying much with your fancy little jetpack, but hopefully it'll come in handy.
The few raindrops never stopped us from doing our job.
Yeah. Never stopped us before. Right. At least from what I've heard of Sherry, we're taking the top path with Master Gundy. Master Skywalker and Kenobi are taking the lower path. So...
And that's true.
Right, man, move out! As, Shir'iven is, ordering... She'll basically she'll wait for you guys to come back, and she'll offer to ride alongside with, you, Raz. Basically, into the top right ravine. So, but just so you have an idea of how they're splitting the forces, we're gonna have...
Okay. Are we back yet?
Oh yeah, you're back at this point.
Okay.
You're back by 0600.
Yeah. Baron's gonna take Slick, off the speeder.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a nearby tent or anything that isn't being used?
Yeah, you can find an empty tent as the clones have mostly cleared it out for the clones have mostly cleared it out for getting ready to move out.
Yeah. Then Beren will drag him over to one of those tents by the cuffs.
All right.
Raz will follow for now.
Okay.
Just making sure he gets dropped off safely.
Okay. Easy enough to do. I'm just getting all of the boys positioned where they're going to be, but yeah, you have a couple of minutes to talk with Slick as he's getting situated.
Yeah. Baron's gonna take the cuffs off him.
What? What are you doing?
He says, I'm giving you an ultimatum. We can put this behind us, and you can help your brothers and sisters today, or you can leave and pray that I never find you.
This kind of looks to Raz kind of like a deer in the headlights, just unsure of what's gonna happen.
He lets out an audible sigh, and he looks Slick in the eyes. When we're in the tent, he'll take off his helmet, put it underneath his arm. I can't promise what the higher-ups are going to do. But... Are we alone, by the way? Just us three?
Yeah, just the three of you.
Okay, cool. But... I meant what I said back there. And I would prefer it if we all work together in this. What you did in the past, if you want, it can just be in the past. I know I've made my share of mistakes too. You can either leave, or we work together to help free your brothers and sisters. And to do that, we have to make sure they all survive this.
Fuck.
And trust me, I plan to do everything in my power to make sure they come back safe.
I'm going to need either one check from one of you at advantage, persuasion, or separate persuasion checks.
Let Raz take it with advantage.
Okay.
Because Baron's just going to be like nodding approvingly, like, yes, that's my son.
All right, we'll do advantage then. Come on, give me a good one. Fuck. Oh, I'm like a fucking 9 and hang on.
No, it's
Shit.
14? Oh my god, are you gonna do the fucking thing with chat?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can with myself. If that's even allowed. But I was thinking about the home rules thing you had. I don't know if that's you're gonna use it though.
I think only I had it so only others can give advantage to each other. I might have. I don't remember, but yeah.
With that one, yeah. But
yeah.
I was talking about the home rules rule you posted before.
Oh yeah. If you wanna spend a force point to make it a what was it? Hold on. Let me see. What was that thing I said specifically? It's force point prowess something.
Oh, it's if you when you fail an ability check, if you added your proficiency bonus to the check and you did did not have advantage. Okay, then this doesn't really apply.
Okay, then yeah.
I use advantage.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have a 9 on my thing. Roll 20? I hit it.
But yeah. Slick just kind of looks to the two of you and just makes a run for it.
Raz is gonna... Fuck. No, he gave him the ultimatum. Oh. This is why I need higher persuasion. God, fuck.
Hey,
fuck.
If it was just 1 or 2 shades higher, like, that's what you needed. But I was like, he's not completely sold on the Clone Rebellion, and...
I know, and that's... fuck. Damn it. I'm actually... Damn, like, I know it's the rolls, but, like, fuck. I have high persuasion, that's why I'm upset.
Can I... You guys, like, he's running. How far away has he got so far?
He's, like, using both of his, like, I'd say, like, he's got, like, 2 turns at least to try running, so he's probably at 120 feet at this point.
Then he's too far from my harpoon. I was gonna... No, my grappling harpoon, by the way. I was gonna snag him by the foot.
God damn it, you let the boy have his ultimatum!
Hey! Beren never said he gets a head start. He just said, pray I don't find you again. But Beren will look at Raz and be like, you gotta accept it, kids. Some of these clones will run.
He looks disappointed.
You're asking a lot of him.
I know. It's their choice in the end.
Baron's probably gonna like rub that stab wound on his back.
Do nothing is worse. I have to try.
And
I know.
Then he'll look at the stab wound. How bad is it?
That's just itchy.
He'll go to you. He'll put his hand on your arm. Or
it was a stab in the back.
He goes to your back, puts his hand on your back, and he's going to cast Heal.
Mm-hmm.
What level?
We will do...
I mean, it wasn't too bad of an injury.
Yeah.
We'll do 2nd level.
Alright, 2nd level, so that's 3 force points and 2d8 plus your charisma modifier.
2d8 plus my charisma modifier. $17.
17. Yep. Does that heal you to full?
1 second.
Or just a shade under, I think?
7. That heals me to full. Exactly.
Wow.
Damn, nice.
153.
Okay. I want to say, like, Patches calling over the comms, being like, right, quick, get back up here. We're moving out.
Yeah. Beren will tune back into that and say, sure thing.
And you'll follow along too, Raz?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. I'll say, while you were, like, off, like, dealing with Slick, they, or, like, one of the clone engineers will, like, affix a sidecar for Shir'iven to ride in. So, if she's choosing to walk alongside with you, she will be by your side. And Beren, would you be just walking with the rest of the clones, or like just trying to keep at pace with Shiri and the others?
I think. Does Beren know exactly where Patch is?
Patch will be like further towards the back, but he will like be insistent that you stick with Shir'iven and protect them. Like Patch has gotta be by himself and basically deal with the injured that he can get on his end, and this like order those from like he's basically like he'll be like back if there's any stragglers that need aid, that he'll help them out, and Bruiser's in the middle.
Then Beren will go to. He'll probably go check in with Anakin and Ahsoka.
Yeah, like they're like off on their own now, but like they'll call you and just they'll like Anakin will call you with Ahsoka next to him, being like, and Anakin being like, thank you for what you did back there.
I'm sure I can say it. It's nothing.
And Anakin just goes like, and you just like sort of like nudges Ahsoka, goes like, ow, I'm sorry I snuck along.
Beren gives her like a warm smile, and like pats her on her like top of her head by her montrals, and he's like, you've nothing to apologize for. You're a brave little Vertica.
And you'd never told me what a Vertica is.
It's Mandoa, means little warrior.
Not bad. Might hold on to that for later. But when all this is over, we gotta swap some Shilly stories.
Sure thing, kid.
And she'll ride off with Anakin with Obi-Wan, his battalion. And yeah, basically you guys are gonna be taking the top canyon, and while Obi-Wan and the rest deal with the bottom. But yeah, I'll say, but yeah, just so I have a general like marching order, Raz, at least for right now, we'll have Raz and Shiri up front. Brass will like be like falling a bit behind, but he'll keep you on touching comms. Raz being like, maintain tight formation, kid. I'll go at top speed just to defend the walkers.
Copy that.
And yeah, like this canyon is like very narrow, and like Obi-Wan decided that each side will have their own. Basically, like the forces are split pretty evenly. So you have the 99th and Imagundi's forces all in your side, going in like that direction. While on the other side, you have the 212th and the 501st going off towards the south, southwest side. And yeah, it's still pouring like crazy, but I'll say, Viper. Is there anything you're doing in the meantime? I'll say Boba's like not too far away if you want to engage with him, or if you want to like try casting something to sense if there's anything going on. Jace?
Oh, that's me. Okay. That's me. Okay, alright. I'd imagine since things are going so well. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Do I still have this slotted in here? Yeah, you know what? For the hell of it, why not? I haven't done this in a minute. I'm going to cast Scan Area.
Scan Area? That's a new one. Or
Haven't done this in a hot minute.
let's see.
Concentration up to 10 minutes, but pretty much just power can locate a specific creature or object known to you or the nearest kind of creature as long as I have such a creature, but find a path to the creature or object's location. So I suggest that we're just doing a routine, just like I just want to get more info of the area around us, so that way we have that data on us.
Okay. I'll say like you're about an hour or so like into the walk. And I'll say like what are you programming to, like B1s, B2s, like certain type of droid?
Ooh, yeah. B1s, definitely.
Okay. You get actually quite a few pings up in the canyon side.
Ah.
But like they don't appear to be visible, it looks like.
I sort of make a motion to Boba and the others, and just sort of like point to the blips on my radar, and just sort of like looks like we got a few unfriendly clankers coming up above in the canyons. Keep your eyes on that.
Sure. They're not firing on us yet, and we're well within range. Seems a little odd.
Might be prepping for something big.
Could be. Like, it's... And Master Gundy's like, everyone stay sharp! We do not know... That explosion was meant for one thing. We don't know what's left in these canyons. And I'll say, like, you guys all hear the faintest little... Like, off, like, in the distance. But also on the canyons themselves. As, even, like, through, like, the thick clouds and the rain, you see these massive red, like, slit eyes, like, rise up from the canyon. And, like, these, like, massive circular ships with what appear to be more battle droids cooked underneath. As you see, and I will move you over to the map right now.
Oh.
Droid HMP gunships are making their presence known.
Yeah.
And yeah, like then Imagundi like lights up his saber. It's an ambush! And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, great.
Ay, ay, ay. They got the biggins.
Before, like, we set off, by the way, like, I'd assume Raz would have told Patch that he brought Beren back safe. Just an aside. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like why, Beren went looking for him, but then realized Patch was busy, so...
Yeah, Raz would have told him, though, at some point before he left.
Yeah, but...
Just to say, if nothing else, would have sent him a Force Whisper saying, told you I'd bring him back safe, kind of thing.
Yeah, and Patch will, like, nod at that, but... Yeah!
Fun! Big fun!
And yeah, just, because, Sarah, you're not in the Roll20, but I'll just drop at least the image of what's the... Yeah, I'll just drop...
try and see if I can stabilize my internet enough for next week so that I can use it.
Yeah, I'll put it in VC text chat, just what it looks like so you are familiar. Where is it? I put it in downloads, and there we go. Yep, it's these bad boys.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
Yeah, sorry, you had something, Chase?
No, I'm just sitting there just like, Disc of Doom. Disc of Doom.
Disc of Doom! Like, yeah, that's basically what these things are. But, yeah. I'm so sad we don't get to fight these tonight, because, fuck, their stab logs are a labor of love. But,
how many are there on the map?
Well...
I see one, but, like...
Oh, no, like, there's, like, at least 6 right now just coming, like, 2, like...
you have 2. This is just one coming up on your path, and you have 2 on either side. But like for the sake of combat, just keeping things like quick, we're just gonna focus on you guys fighting this particular one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like there might be like an action or 2 additional of like you guys calling a walker on to fire them, but yeah, for right now it's just gonna be a simple one-on-one, or at least like you guys versus this one. But yeah, that is gonna be it for tonight. I'm a bit sad and sorry we won't be able to fight it this evening, but start of next one. Holy shit. But yeah, that's where we're at. Good. Next time.
We're at.
Yeah, just quickly going around. We will end it off with sign-offs. Damn it, you can follow me on all the social medias at KCoutoVA. Yeah, I will gonna try I'm still off recovering from surgery, so I may try to get some other streams on here just so I'm, so the channel's not totally dead in the time we're off. But, yeah, we will be hopefully back sooner rather than later. I'll, make a post somewhere saying when, if at all, I'm going live. But, yeah, after me, we have a Tati.
Yo, Tati here. I played Raziel. You can also follow me on Twitter at Tati the VA. Not a lot of updates on my end, but I usually try to post voice acting, audio projects, galore updates on my Twitter when I can. It's been still working behind the scenes. Besides Revenge of the Crit, you can also follow me in a few other campaigns. The World of Eris, every Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. PST via Ryan VA's Twitch, as well as Curse of Strahd and Ghosts of Saltmarsh every Thursdays alternating at 7 p.m. PST via Dungeons May Cry's Twitch.
Nice. Alright, after that, yeah, we have Les Jinkles. You can follow them over at lovejinkles.com. Let me just make sure I have that right. Hold on, the command is that. There we go. But yeah, go ahead, give them a follow, give them some love. They're going through a bit of a rough time, so definitely would appreciate the support from all of y'all. Next up, we have Le Chase. Son of a fucking bitch. God damn it. Oh, yeah, you're cutting in and out of it a little bit.
Quiet again. Yeah.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm how's that?
That's better.
Yep, better.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Chase here. I played Viper RCO947. You can find me over on Twitter at @TheChaseSpec and on YouTube at ChaseSpec. New demo reel is out. Hot diggity dog. That's been like a year's worth of just blood, sweat, money, and tears, but mostly money. So check that out.
Mostly money.
Mostly money. Check that out. Still, things are in the works. I'm nearing the final stretch of my IRL obligations, so more funnies are coming when I feel like it.
Nice. Yeah. Keep at it, man. We got shit back, and yeah, hope the tech week and the show runs smoothly as it can.
So far, so Gucci.
Nice. And last but certainly not least, our best boy, played by best girl, Mustang. Take it away.
Yeah, Mustang or Sara. You can. Whoa. Oh, sorry. Was that me that went out then?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I played Beren today. I have a bunch of stuff in the works, but a lot of it is NDA, so I can't really talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, that's basically where I do talk about it when I am legally allowed to.
Yeah. In summation, Witcher, and gay. That's
Witcher, Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Just summing up what is going up on their end. But yeah, go ahead and give these people the love and support that they, clearly deserve. Thank you for sticking around and watching us. This is a massive labor of love that the port is appreciated. Don't give me the
fucking... We're not on the intro again. Stop it.
Damn it. Hold on. How do I... I'll just do this and shuffle again. But yeah, thanks again everybody for coming out. We appreciate y'all for sticking around and watching us be fucking massive nerds. And remember to stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, get vaxxed, get boosted. We love you all so very, very much. And remember, as always, may the rolls be with you. Mwah. Good night.
Bye.
Night.
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 Gay
dads and Star Wars. Gay dads and Star Wars. Gay dads and stars. Gay dads.
Gay dads. Gay dads. Oh, brilliant. And